Secret Invasion is now failing on Disney Plus. Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and the updates. So, a lot of people out there, a lot of fans aren't really receptive to Secret Invasion. Some of us, myself included, thought that it was going to be good, but then gotta remember, this is done by Disney under Bob Iger. Okay, so already knew it was going to fail, but the thing is, I didn't think it was going to fail this badly. Okay, so Secret Invasion is the latest disappointment for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or as I still call the MCU. Since the premiere, the first episode failed to make it into the top 10 streaming programs during its release week, and this is according to Nielsen. Now, the Nielsen's viewership data for the week of June 19th through 25th of this year showed that Secret Invasion was nowhere near to be seen in the top 10 overall chart. Instead, it was actually overcome, or basically outdone by several other shows like Suits, Extraction 2, SWAT, Black Mirror, The Bear, Grey's Anatomy, Bluey, NCIS, and even Avatar: The Way of Water and Manifest. Okay, now Nielsen's top 10 original chart, Secret Invasion managed to actually keep a spot secure enough at 5th place with a total of 461 million minutes viewed. It did outperform Ted Lasso, Never Have I Ever, Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, although anything could actually outperform Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Foodboy, and Catching Killers. Now, it also did better than She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which is actually no surprise there, as the latter's premiere viewership of She-Hulk the premiere viewership was estimated to be only 380 million minutes, falling short of Secret Invasion's 461 million minutes that I stated before. But either way, this episode length must be taken into account, with the show's premiere being just 55 minutes long and She-Hulk's only 38 minutes, potentially affecting the viewer count. All right. Now, as we remember, we can all agree that She-Hulk Attorney at Law was a basic failure, especially me. But it's a shame that show actually failed against another show that's not doing well on Disney Plus. I mean, I can't wait to see the more of the numbers when it comes to Secret Invasion, how it's doing up to its season finale. All right, or should we actually call it the season finale, since they're going to be dialing it back on the Disney shows, Disney Plus shows, and everything. But in comparison to another Marvel Studios series, Secret Invasion managed to outperform its Marvel, which debuted at 249 million minutes back in June 2022, and especially Moon Knight, which hit 6th place at 418 million minutes viewed in March of last year. But it couldn't beat the viewership of Hawkeye, which premiered with 853 million minutes, or Loki, 731 million minutes viewed in June of 2021, and Falcon and Winter Soldier, which defeated it with 495 million minutes viewed in March of last year, as well as WandaVision with 434 million minutes during last year, January 2021 premiere. Now, let's be fair with this one. With Moon Knight, fucking Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and we actually thought that they were going to be as good as the movies. We actually had high hopes for that, only to be disappointed when it actually first came on the app. And it's I kind of like WandaVision. I said kind of because there was more bad things that outweighed the good, to me, in my opinion. But other than that, for me, it's not really rewatchable. If you know what I'm saying. Not like the stuff from Star Wars with the Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2. All right, but nevertheless, it's each of the shows it's going on a downward trend when it comes to popularity as well as acceptance among the OG fans. Now, the underwhelming performance of Secret Invasion may raise concerns for the upcoming film The Marvels, as Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, who's a significant character in the series, plays a supporting role in the movie. That's nothing new, because of the fact that a number of people who actually starred on these shows on Disney Plus were often led to be the supporting roles in the next MCU movie. Prime example, Elizabeth Olsen from WandaVision, who played Wanda Maximoff, also finally known as Scarlet Witch in the MCU, who had a supporting role in the recent dang, I had the name of the movie in my top of my head, Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness movie, you know, which failed abysmally as well. And then, you know, it's like all of these failures keep building up. And I guarantee you all know this too, that The Marvels is also going to be the latest MCU movie to fail in the box office this upcoming November. Now, additionally, Miss Marvel, one of the main characters of The Marvels, has an unfortunate distinction of being the worst performing Marvel Studios series on Disney Plus. Now, we can blame Kevin Feige all we want to. I mean, yeah, he is to blame, but he's not the only one to blame for this. It's also Bob Iger. Bob Iger is also the problem because of the fact that he's the one that approved of the things that was shared with, you know, the show, the ideas of the content, dating back all the way to 2013 when, you know, Marvel Studios was actually purchased, you know. But other than that, well, it wasn't purchased in 2013. It was actually earlier than that. I believe it was back in 2009 or so. But other than that, Kevin Feige, I guarantee you all, later this year, Kevin Feige is going to be the next one that's going to be on the hot seat. You know, the next to be fired, to be let go, or to forced to resign, whatever you want to call it. Okay, because for a while now he fell with the MCU of Phase 4. He's also fell with Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, was supposed to have started the Phase 5 of the MCU, and we see that the content that he's been putting up there on Disney Plus is also failing as well. Not to mention with the upcoming movies that, you know, a lot of people are not really confident about. Okay. But I guarantee you all this, it may be the next one to go right after Victoria Alonso, for those who work for Marvel Studios. Okay. But who do you think is to blame to this? Is this solely on Kevin Feige, or do you think that it was Bob Iger? Now remember, like I said before, but along with Kathleen, same thing with Kathleen Kennedy, Kevin Feige, he also put out there the things of the plans that he wants to take the MCU to what direction he wants to take it into. Bob Iger approved it. You know, Bob Iger could have just stated, no, just change it up, go back, change it up, keep it close to the comics. But no, he didn't, because of the fact that he wanted to appease the politicians of DC. He wanted to appease the politicians of California. He also wanted to go ahead and appease the investors that he got led on. At the time, it was Vanguard, but then they changed their tune, and now we see it was also BlackRock, which I think they maybe soon have to change their tune as well. But I doubt it. Let me know your thoughts about this in comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. And I also one more thing I forgot to touch up on. This is what happens when you take the IPs from generations before, where a lot of people loved it, and you go ahead and try to put a bit of a modern twist to it by virtue signaling and putting your personal identity politics or any other identity politics into it. You go woke, you go broke. Okay, when you do that, it's all your fault. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed what I shared in this video, go ahead, smash the like button, share far wide across social media. And if you have done so already, you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, Tongue Twister. Woo! So that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.